Hey, it's Mike Kim, and I have a question for you. Have you ever struggled to find your why? Maybe you're in business and you're looking to start a business and you're asking yourself, why do I want to do this? Or you're in a business and you're trying to ask yourself, like, why am I continuing to run or grow this business and working so hard? And, the idea of starting with why, of finding your why, it's been around for a long time, but it's been popularized in recent years by an author named Simon Sinek. Wrote a great book called Start With Why, great TED Talk, and really powerful statement. Start with why, powerful principle. Unfortunately, here's what happens to powerful principles after a few years. They become cliches because people like to spout them off and never really talk about or do the work in terms of digging deeper into that principle, right? It's easy to tell somebody, start with why, and then walk away and never talk about how to actually do that, to find your why or to start with the why. So I want to share one question that has really helped me. It's been a guiding principle. It's been sort of like a North Star for everything that I do in business and even in my life. And that question is this: what is the big problem you are trying to solve? I'll say it again. What is the big problem you are trying to solve? If you're in business or looking to start, run, or grow a business, I want you to keep this in mind. Business is nothing more than solving a problem for a profit. I'll say that again. Business is nothing more than simply solving a problem for a profit. The great thing about that is the problem that you want to solve in your business does not have to be world hunger or to end poverty or to be some huge cosmic cause. It can be as simple as, you know what, the big problem I want to solve is that people have dirty ears, and I'm going to invent this thing called the Q-tip so that people can be cleaner, right? And so maybe you're in the thought leadership space like I am. You're a strategist, you're a consultant, you're a coach, you're a speaker, you're an author of some sort. And the idea of creating some sort of widget or a product like a Q-tip doesn't really excite you. And that's fine. But the end premise is still this: what is the big problem you're trying to solve? Are you clear on the answer to that? If you're not, you don't have clarity moving forward, and that is why you struggle. So consider that question. I'll give you a case in point. I'm here in my dining room, and in a few days, this house will be filled with some of my closest colleagues, friends, associates in the business world. And the reason is I was very clear on the problem I was trying to solve, which was this. I knew a lot of friends here and a lot of friends here and a lot of friends there, and I knew they all needed to meet one another. And email introductions didn't work. Introductions on Facebook or social media didn't work. They needed to meet face to face. So I decided to solve this problem by hosting a conference. I knew if I hosted a conference, my friends would come and they would meet each other face to face, and they would finally connect. And so many of them would gain new friends and new networking connections and business partners and contractors as a result of getting together. And that was the big problem I was trying to solve. And so I started a conference. It's called Influence and Impact. And guess what? I'm going to make money off of solving that problem. Do I feel like a sleazeball? Absolutely not, because I'm very clear on the problem I'm trying to solve. Am I treating people right? Absolutely. Am I doing the best I know how to do right now? Absolutely. Are they coming because they know I can solve this problem for them? Yes. And it's that simple. Now, at the end of the day, you might be saying this: Mike, the big problem I'm trying to solve is I'm poor. I need more money. I don't have cash flow. And that's okay. I totally understand that. But at some point, you're going to have to tap into something bigger than simply making enough money for yourself. It's got to be something bigger and deeper than just making a fortune, quote unquote. There has to be a bigger driver. When it comes to me and my business and working with certain organizations, I look for not just the big problem they're trying to solve. I ask myself, is it an interesting problem they're trying to solve? Or are they solving the problem in a very interesting way? And so it all boils down to, what is the big problem that you're trying to solve? One layer beneath the very simple premise that my friends need to meet one another is this: that a lot of my friends are high achievers. They're very ambitious people. They're highly accomplished, and they're lonely. They don't have other people that are like them in their day-to-day lives. They go to work, or they work in a company, or they're in the C-suite in some form or the other, and they just don't know other people who are wired the same way that they are. And that is the deeper problem I want to solve, right? So it's not just they need to connect, it's that they're isolated, they're lonely, they need community. And it takes some guts. It's been a lot of hard work, and it's been stressful at times. But I know that if I forge forward and I'm able to solve this problem for my friends, they'll tell other people, hey, Mike can solve this problem that you have. And my business now has a new revenue stream, has a new avenue of growth to it. And it makes sense as to why I'm doing a live event, because I'll tell you, there are a lot of easier ways to make money and make an impact than hosting an event. It's a lot of work, but that answer to the question of what's the big problem I'm trying to solve has helped me push through the quitting points and get through the messy middle. So consider that question today. What's the big problem you're trying to solve? I'd love to hear from you. Leave a comment in the comment section here. Subscribe to my videos on YouTube if you'd like to hear more. And I will be back to share a little bit more about what it's been like to put this event together as the days unfold. Thanks so much for spending some time with me, and consider the answer to that question, because you do have a big problem you want to solve, and the world needs you to solve it. You just need to get clear on it first. Thanks so much for your time. Hey, it's Mike Kim here. Thanks so much for checking out my YouTube channel, where we talk all about building a personal brand business. That means you as a coach, a speaker, a content creator, how to market your content, how to create great content that people love. Make sure you hit that little notification bell, subscribe to the channel so that you never miss a video. So glad you're here.